Famcast Media. Bitch.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end.
You're listening to Pigz Radio, broadcasting live from a secret location in Compton, California. The talk show that makes psychiatrists see other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists.
Other psychiatrists back to back, ready for round two. If you were joining us earlier, you know the shtick and how it goes. You're now tuned into the longest reigning weekly episodic, now back-to-back episode of Pigz motherfucking Radio. Welcome to the Pigzniverse. earlier, I don't know, the internet melted, shit stopped while we were rocking out with our fucking Night Calls band earlier, but it's all good. We figured it out. We did the Control Alt Delete and started this bitch all over again. Finish off that track strong, and we're back with another fucking episode on this fucking Sunday. Puppet, the band from Fresno. We see you earlier. We see you now here. So round fucking 2. Absolutely. So shout out to everyone joining us across the internet. Vic Vapes. We see Bad Hombres in the chat. So don't forget, we're also across the Instagrams, the YouTubes, the Facebooks, and whatnot. So we're going to be trucking along. Zach is still not here. We miss you, Zach. You're a bitch. Hopefully you'll be here for Monday's episode. We're going for that repeat. We're going to have a Girl in Coma tomorrow morning. So 10 p.m. Pig Standard Time. So, breakfast time with Pig. So get your cereals and go. So Fast Money Geo. That's right. We see you on there. Fuck yeah. A little bit earlier on the show, we're outside of our normal range of spectrum. We normally do this shit at night, but today was, we try to get as much as we possibly can. So we want to thank today's guest. We have none only than Dancing Plague up in Pigz Studios. So welcome to Pigz for the first time ever. You've been on the radar. I've been seeing you from afar. You have a lot of momentum on you. You have some incredible music, and I wanted to just conversate and see, what makes fucking Dancing Plague so Dancing Plague, So, number one, so thank you, and welcome to Pigz Studios.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Here on Pigz, we like to do a little bit of an icebreaker, if you will. You are now part of the Pigzniverse. You are official pig. So welcome, and we're so glad to have you. So normally we do a little around the table. Let's get your name. Obviously, we already know the whatever would you like to call this, your persona, your band, your project, but Dancing Plague. Mm-hmm. And now that you're an official pig, you got to either give us a little pig squeal or a pig's call. But we can get your name first.
I go by Dancing Plague.
Okay, that's okay. Fuck yeah. So Dancing Plague.
Yeah. Can I do a pig snort?
You can, please.
Let me try one.
Yes,
see.
do it. Well,
yeah?
Fuck, dude. That was rich.
You like that?
So rich. That was good. As far as Dancing Plague, number one, I gotta know, where does the name come from? Where do you devise this?
Oh, have you heard of the Dancing Plague of 1518?
Yes.
You've heard of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I stumbled across that on the internet.
Okay.
Probably 10 years ago, and I liked the name. Originally, I called the project the Dancing Plague of 1518, the full thing.
Oh wow.
But after a few years, I kind of streamlined it to just the two Dancing Plague.
I like that though.
You like the Dancing Plague?
Yeah.
It's easier. And the name was hard. The long name was hard to put on posters for shows, and also the numbers got confusing.
What's that for? We don't know.
Well, also it's like sometimes they'd write it like 1812.
Okay. Not the correct Y.
1815. And yeah. I was like, this is gonna put me back a couple years. I should probably
move. Let's make this easy and streamlined for everybody.
Yeah. And I like the simplicity of Dancing Plague too.
Nice.
But yeah, it was just like I just stumbled across like the Wikipedia page or something at some point.
Got it. So you've been doing this for 10 years then?
This year, July of this year is going to be the 10-year anniversary.
Wow.
Dancing Plague. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Anything that requires time and dedication, obviously you have to have some kind of willpower, devotion. I've been in this music industry for, over 20 years, and this shit swallows up people whole, and people get lost in it, and they lose faith, and, the shit can't deter, or, if you do this for the right reasons, not necessarily always money, but if there is passion, man, this thing can go a long, long way, for sure.
Absolutely, and I think that I always tell other people when they ask me, like, how I, keep going and stuff, and I always say my advice is, don't have a plan B, don't stop. When it gets hard, there's going to be a lot of hard years. Just keep going, Like I said, no plan B.
No, you're absolutely right. Sometimes, I don't know, people, you don't get it your way, things don't happen, there's bad shit, whatever, X, Y, and Z. But yeah, you're right. I mean, you gotta keep grinding, you gotta keep going, and don't get discouraged. Learn from the mistakes, and hopefully you're not put in those same situations again.
Yeah, and it can be really hard. Artists can be sensitive people. I'm a very sensitive person too, and it can be hard to get criticism and kind of get your feelings hurt. And the music industry is pretty rough. You have to have a thick skin though,
for sure.
But it's okay to be sensitive. But you have to roll with the punches, and you have to use that negativity as fuel. For sure. As
a promoter in this music industry, you're absolutely right, because I've been swallowed up whole. Anything that you could possibly imagine has happened. I've been through it. And you're right. And if you are more sensitive, definitely like an empath, and things affect you and other people's feelings affect yours, it can be a roller coaster of a fucking thing, man. Because I've had so many friends. You learn people who are your friends. You see people who try to take advantage. People who try to step all over you and try to use you as a stepping stone versus help. So, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and like I said, it's actually okay to be sensitive. I mean, I'm very sensitive. I'm not gonna lie. I'm human.
Yeah.
I get rubbed the wrong way by certain things, but like I was saying, you have to know how to navigate that for yourself. If you want to do this, and it's not all negative. I'm just saying, like,
right, 1,000.
Those times when they can happen, they can be discouraging.
I mean, when the negative things happen, they do feel like it's a billion times worse than what it could possibly is, because you're in your own head and whatever the case is. There's a boulder that I can't fucking move it for whatever reason, but then all of a sudden the boulder doesn't seem as bouldery and so fucking huge. It's like, oh, okay, that was a fucking pebble. That was nothing. Like,
yeah,
fuck.
Things always seem worse than they actually are, I find.
Damn, so 10 years. So has it always been this style of music for you? And
no, I would say 10 years.